Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we take a look at a video for the first time from a given artist, and I kind of give my analysis / reaction / feedback on what I think they're doing so well based on my 10 plus years of instructing percussion as well as my nearly 20 years of percussive performance. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the guys that I started watching a long time ago when I first got into drum set covers on YouTube. This was the guy that I used to watch so much, and I'm a little sad that he doesn't post as much as he used to, but he still does. The videos I have watched are just still so good. I think he's doing his own projects now and worried about other stuff besides YouTube, which good for him. But he recently posted this video, and I'm so excited to take a look at it with you guys and kind of talk about the things that I really enjoy based on pretty much this video, whatever we get from this video, so you can kind of see and understand what I'm talking about. But there's just so much that I enjoy from this guy that I just want to share with you guys. Now, he said his name before. It's been a minute. I'm pretty sure I know how to pronounce it, but Cobus, if I butcher your name, I'm so sorry, man. But we're going to be taking a look at, I think it's Cobus Potgieter. Oh, Cobus. Oh my God. I'm just drawing. Okay, anyway, we're going to be taking a look at Cobus and his cover of It's Gonna Be Me by NSYNC. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. That snare sounds so crispy.
You might been hurt.
That groove's hard. Those doubles were sweet. Little splash work. Dude, I feel it. Jeez, dude. Dude, that's some... oh my God. That was some serious bass work down there. That sounds good. Like, it's so crispy. I like his cymbal work. It just feels good. Oh, for sure. Okay. All right. Okay. We've got to stop right here. I don't know what I'm going to say, but I feel like I have something to say. So we're going to go in on this. Speaking of going in, Cobus went in at that, I don't know, must have been like 10 seconds. That little drum break, we would call it in the marching world. Man, that was insane. I mean, I feel like he's got chops. Obviously, he's got mad chops, and I think it's awesome. But I feel like he doesn't just let the chops speak for themselves. So many drum set players will just play fast and in your face. And I've said this before. And you know, those of you guys that watch the channel, you know that I'm not a big fan of that, but he has a way of tailoring his accents and his orchestration where it doesn't sound boring and in your face all the time, which is kind of the feeling I get from drum set players that just play loud and in your face and just mostly beginner players. It's like, oh, dude, you got to back off. But I feel like Cobus does a really good job of changing up, and just his orchestration alone is enough to add intrigue and stuff. And I'm talking about cymbal work and and drum work and bass work, but at the same time he utilizes accents really well, crescendos, decrescendos. He had a crescendo in a single stroke roll on the floor tom that I think really helped, and it was really crispy. I don't know if that's like post work that made it sound that good, but I mean, I wouldn't lean in that direction. I feel like he does a really good job with his playing techniques. And speaking of playing and well, not really playing techniques, but I haven't really listened to a lot of NSYNC in my life, but I have heard them. And one thing that really stuck out for me from NSYNC that I kind of really dug was how many percussive elements that their music had. I tend to gravitate towards songs with really interesting or kind of intricate type percussive parts. And I'd say intricate a little loosely. I'm saying intricate in terms of pop. You know what I mean? Because yeah, in terms of everything else. Yeah. But that being said, I think Cobus does a really good job in matching that energy.
When I'll be the one you see.
He just looks like he's having so much fun. See,
It's gonna be me.
that's such cool like use of cymbal work. It's not just rolls. It's like color. That like relationship between the snare and the bass. Just nice switch up. Left hand lead. Oh, those are so clean. Those bass doubles. Okay, he does have a double bass pedal down there. Those singles are so clean. You see what I mean, though? Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Yeah, but you kind of got a taste of what I was talking about, those single stroke rolls at the very end. They just sound so even, which is really what you should be, in my humble opinion, aiming for as you're playing. You don't want differences in your playing period. So if you're playing a single stroke roll, you don't want the roll to oscillate weirdly in terms of distance between each stroke. You know, you don't have this kind of weird oscillations, you know what I mean? At the same time, you don't want weird oscillations in volume as well. And I'm glad because we were able to kind of hear it towards the end, that last kind of drum fill that he was doing at the end of the song. Not the last little fill, but towards the end of the song, he had an extended type fill that I think really helped illustrate that, which I think is cool. And one thing that kind of popped out to me that, well, I mean, there's so many things I could talk about, but this is the one I want to kind of focus on, was when he switched hands towards the end of the song. And I feel like there are a lot of people that would look at that and think it's kind of weird that he switched hands, went to, and I'm going to give it away by saying this, but he went to a left hand lead, which is really going to be the crux of my entire argument. The fact that being left hand lead, it's some people would be like, oh, that's not traditional, or so, I don't know what people would say, but my argument for really digging that change where he went from right hand lead to left hand lead, my argument for that is the same argument that I'd give for people that are trying to build their chops, especially in the drumline world. It's the same argument. If you spend all your time working stuff with just the right hand lead, for example, if you're just playing paradiddles with right hand leads, you'd have paradiddle, 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 diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle. You know what I mean? So 4 paradiddles followed by 2 paradiddle diddles. That's all right hand lead. And if you work on that, it's good, but really what you're developing more than anything is that right hand, because you've got that difference in taps and the accent, which kind of forces that right hand to work. As for the left hand, it's just got one tap followed by a diddle, where the right hand you're working accent, downstroke really, tap, diddle. So it doesn't get as much work in. And as he's switched over to the left hand lead, it gives the left hand a chance to really work, because that left hand, if you're right hand dominant, or if you're right handed really, that left hand doesn't get a lot of work. As a drum set player, when you're in a pocket, when you're in a groove, this right hand is chugging along and left hand has backbeat. So really the left hand is the one, if you're not careful, can get left behind, because right hand is chugging along, kick is doing work down there, you're getting maybe some double work in there. You probably have more notes than the left hand, because it's just backbeat on 2 and 4. So I dig it. I really liked seeing him switch to left hand lead, and I think it's something that we should do more often as drum set players, because we don't do it. And at the same time, as it being a physical workout for your left hand, it's also a mental workout for your brain, because it kind of flips things around for you. You're so used to chugging along with the right hand and keeping backbeat on 2 and 4. If you flip it, it kind of crosses the wires in your brain. So you have to kind of think differently, and it's not something you're used to, but it's something that's going to really help you mentally, if you haven't already, break the barrier of independence from limb to limb. I think it's a good way to do that. I feel like I've said a whole lot already just based on this one video. I could keep going forever about what a great player I think Cobus is, but I think we're going to leave it here for now for one video, and hopefully maybe on the next video I can talk about more things that we kind of see from him that I really enjoy, and I can share it with you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.